So, the main difference between good relationships and great relationships is support. You need to be there for the other person both in moments of defeat and in victory. You have to be there with them while they have accomplished success or if they are going through a massive failure. You need to be there for the person when he or she needs you the most. You need to communicate to them and remind them repeatedly that they're not lost in dark and you're there for them always. So you need to support the other person and the choices that they make for themselves unconditionally and without any judgments. Support doesn't mean that you should coach, teach, or instruct them what to do and what not to do. That it doesn't work that way. Support means you need to hear them out and be there for them without trying to fix them. This is where it's more important to be a listener, right? And you don't have to be a coach, you just have to be there for them, just to listen to them, and that's the best thing that you can do for them. And if you're in doubt, you can simply ask them, do you want my advice, or do you just want me to listen to you? I think that would be the best way to move forward. Communication is key in supporting the other person, and with effective communication, you'll be able to support the other person through the obstacles and challenges that they may face in life, through thick and thin, and through every difficult circumstances that they may face, and you'll be there with them, supporting them. You need to be there to cheer for them when they win, and also be there for them when they need a shoulder to cry on. You don't need to give yourself so much that you keep your own life and priorities on the back burner, but you can be there for them as much as possible for you. You don't have to make monumental sacrifices. You need to keep a grip on your life as well, right? And you just have to be there to support as much as you can. And certain times the other person may or may not ask you to be there for them, but you need to be there regardless. Their needs may be unspoken, but you still need to listen to them and comfort them. Along with giving our support, we also need to be open for their support. So it has to be an interaction, right? There has to be a give and take. That's the best way to move a relationship forward. And I was listening to the Minimalists podcast yesterday, and they were talking about the us box. So essentially, if one person is simply taking and not giving back, then that relationship becomes corrupt. The person just becomes a parasite. So in order to maintain a healthy relationship, both the people have to give and take in equal measures, and it has to be a symbiotic relationship. It has to be mutually beneficial for both the parties. Otherwise, when one person just behaves like a parasite and the other person just keeps on giving, that relationship is doomed to fail. So I hope that you keep this in your mind. So yeah, we can seek help whenever we need to, without thinking that we are burdening the other person. And it's completely okay to reveal our needs and requirements to the other person. We don't need to go overboard, and we can have a balanced approach towards giving and receiving help. One more thing that I would like to mention here, that support doesn't always mean that you need to help someone out with money. It doesn't always mean financial help. Support, basically, it also implies that it can also be physical, emotional, and spiritual assistance. Support adds not only value to the other person, but a great depth to the relationship as well, making the bond stronger as we face obstacles and challenges together.